Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I will explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last month and how the price of crude can move in the next month. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen that crude is trading at around $78.24. Okay, and one thing that you have to note here is that there are few scenarios where the price of crude has made a sharp fall. Okay, and this is the period where we have seen from 2008 to 2000 December of 2008 we have seen there is a sharp fall and then an upside we have seen. In the same way we have seen in 2014. Okay, and in the pandemic we have seen, and now when the war situation has come we have seen the price of crude went so much down. Okay, but whenever there is a peak period, that means whenever there is a sharp fall we have seen an upside has come, but this is in 2014 is the period where it has not made a sharp upside but it was moving in a range. Okay, but in also pandemic also we have seen there is an upside. These are the two times where we have seen the price of crude went a sharp up. Okay, after making this particular high we have seen that it is moving continuously downside. Before we move forward and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next month, if you have any doubt you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. Please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link I've given in the description, you can join that too. Look at this particular chart. This is the trend where the price of crude went a sharp fall we have seen, and this is from 149 or $50 high. After that it has moved in this particular zone for quite some time. From 2009 till 2021 we have seen the price has not made an upside, has not touched this particular level till now, we have not seen. Okay, after that what we have seen, it has already made a high of around $129. This is where the after went it to negative, and it made a high of around 129, and from there we have seen it is continuously on the downside. Till the time it is not making a swing, we will not see there will be a sharp upside. Okay, after pandemic what you can see, there is a pattern forming that you have to understand here. The same pattern we have seen in natural gas. Okay, that whenever it hit its previous highs, see it went to negative and from there it started covering upside. So it went in this particular zone and made a sharp fall. Okay, and second time it crosses this particular high, went second time and again a sharp fall we have seen. Third time we have seen a sharp fall comes. Fourth time also we have seen the same pattern is created here. Okay, and whenever it goes high it form a swing. You can see in weekly video clearly that the price when move upside form a swing and goes high and cross its previous high. That is where it goes upside, and this is being repeated for 5-6 times in weekly chart, and this is 4th-5th time for in a monthly chart, and we have not seen a good swing is forming. If it formed, then only we can see further upside. Otherwise overall trend is downside, so chances of going further down can be there. But it is from this particular month we have seen it is trying to making a green candle, so probability can be high it can move further upside. Okay, so suppose if the price sustain above this particular zone, we can see it can touch a level of around $81. Okay, and suppose if the price goes above that particular zone, it can touch this 81 level and can touch a level of around $82.96, which is a weak resistance. Keep this in mind once it's sustaining this particular zone, because a level of $77 is a strong support. So we can see a bounce back which is already being touched. So chances of touching $81 is there, which is already a weak resistance. So chances of going further upside is there. Once it's sustained above this level, we can see a level of $82.96, which is also a weak resistance. Then once it's sustained above this level, chances of touching $84.26 is there. $4.58, which is a weak resistance. So chances are very high it can go further upside, and a probability of touching 85.58 is there. Keep this in mind, 85.58 is a strong resistance. So once the price sustains above this particular zone, we can see it can cross a level of around $92.41, which is already a weak resistance. So chances are very high that we can see it can cross this particular zone and can touch a level of around $98. Okay, suppose if the price move of that particular zone, it can cross this particular zone and can touch a level of around 102, and from there we can see it can cross that particular zone and can go further upside towards a level of $104.5. Once the price sustain above that particular zone, then we can see it can cross a level of 108 and then further upside if the price sustain above this particular level. Okay, now understand something, that there is a huge volatility we have seen in the crude prices. Okay, so chances can be there. It is trying to form a swing, but suppose if this level didn't sustain, it can come to its next support of around $77.18. Okay, suppose if the price fall below this particular zone, then we can see it can touch a level of $74.18, and from there we can see it can go further low towards a level of 73.28. Okay, and once it goes below that particular zone, it can touch a level of around $69.28, and from there we can see a level of 68. Okay, this $68 is a strong support, so bounce back can come from this particular zone, but if it fall below that particular level, then we can see it can go further down, and a probability of going towards 66.45 is there. Okay, and once it fall below that particular zone, then we can see it can fall further low towards a level of around, after 64 we can see a level of around $60.81, and once the price fall below this level, I'll make another video explaining you where it can go. Okay, now understand something, that why most of the traders lose money. Okay, what I teach, I'll tell you some of the things here, that so if you're trading with $10,000, try to trade with 10 to 15% of capital per trade, that is 1,000 to 1,500. Risk of 0.5 to 1%, that is $50 to $100. Now suppose if you took 5 trades, that is $500. Maximum risk can be $500, that is 100 per trade. Now if you lose all five trades, maximum loss will be $500. Okay, now this $500 you can relax for the day once you lose. But if you, what people do, they lose so much money, in the process of recovering that money, they lose their full capital. So I teach how to overcome all these things. If you want to attend that workshop, mail me regarding that and we can work out on the timing. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you need to my channel,